did a new dance and you did your fantasy waltz. No, lay down. Good and evil, I want to remember it all. You did a new Jack Colwell. Jack, he's so happy to see Hazel. Jack used to tune in for the Fluffernutter, but now he only tunes in for Hazel. Did a new dance and you did your Tennessee waltz. Charlotte is here. Charlotte's killing it. Rustic Charm. Um, you haven't had a chance yet. Go watch Charlotte's videos, man. Killing it. And Charlotte's super talented as well. PJ, what's up, PJ? Haven't seen PJ in a long time, guys. I'm wearing I love my Fluffernutter. I love my Fluffernutter that the Stone family got me. Good stuff to talk about tonight. We're going to do some giggling. Y'all want to do some giggling? Look at this hair on me. Do you believe how long my hair is? Oh my God. I've been like cooped up, bro. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to feel right now. Really, it's so bad. Look at that shit. So while the toast is toasting, and we're getting ready for our toast tonight, I got some shout outs to make. Just a quick update. Those of you who know those of you who know Renee Galluzzi or who don't know her, she's doing a thing where she is preparing meals for families in need, and she's welcoming donations. If you know Renee, get the donations to her directly, or if you don't know, you can get them to me and I will get them to her. We had a generous donation from Scotty Andrews on Tuesday night. We got it right over to Renee. And she's cooking. What's up, Scotty, again? Waiting on a toast, man. Colleen Kopchik in the house. I haven't seen Colleen in a long time. Kiss that girl on the mouth. All the girls on the mouth when I get out of this thing. I hope all you women are ready. I told everybody, when this thing is over and we can go back outside and we can all mingle together, I'm kissing you all on the mouth. We are going to dance. And we're going to kiss, all of us. We're all going to kiss and we're going to dance. We're going to laugh. We're going to dance. We're going to laugh. It's going to be unbelievable. And if you don't want to kiss, you better say something quickly because I'm just going to dive right in, man. Anna, what up, Anna? Ooh, Scott Ginn's ready for a kiss. I know, Scotty, I will kiss you right on the mouth. Michael Steven, what's up, buddy? Ow! Motherfucker Jones. Oh. Coach tongs. I got my coach tongs. Didn't even use those right. Like Miyagi-san. Catch a fly. Dayo-san. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Hold on. I'm backing up. Daniela's in the house. Davey Boy's in the house. Mini Matt's in the house. You boys and girls, be ready. I'm going to be so happy when this is all over that we're all just going to smooch and dance. Anybody not want to kiss and dance? We're all kissing and I'm kissing everybody. I'm going to say, you get a kiss, or you get a kiss, or you get a kiss. Hell yeah. Peanut butter, motherfucker. Domino's, motherfucker. Y'all don't even know what that means. All right. Or look, the peanut butter. Peanut butter. Isn't it fucking crazy that my egotistical ass gets on fucking Facebook and makes a sandwich and makes you and asks you guys to watch? How I think that's normal. Peanut butter on me face. Good and the evil, I want to remember it all. Dance the new dance, and I danced a new dance, and you danced your Tennessee waltz. You like that shirt, right? It's a gift from the Stone family. Killer, right? The hood, she got it right. Mini Matt says, squeeze my ass when you kiss me. Matt, I'm squeezing both cheeks, bro. I'm a double fist your ass, bro. Oh, that came out wrong. I will not double fist your ass. Well, I might. Definitely came out wrong. That's what the doctor calls a Freudian slip. Ow! Ow! METHOD, man. METHOD, man. METHOD. Seriously, you guys think I'm joking. I'm fucking kissing all of you, man. I'm kissing, I'm dancing. I can't wait to see everyone again. Creamy or chunky, the peanut butter. Chunky, man. Chunky. I'm one of animals. I'm not an animal who eats creamy peanut butter. Creamy peanut butter is disgusting. He said, PJ says, how about an Oreo tall cake, you crazy bastard? PJ, do you remember all those times, all those laughs we had? Me, you, Eddie, and Matt, we laughed our balls off. And I will take one of them Oreo tall cakes. I miss those things, man. Get the sandwich going. We got to get the shout outs going. The good and the bad, I want to remember it all. I danced a new dance, and you danced your Tennessee waltz. That song is stuck in my head, man. Minnie Mac called me a slut. You are correct, sir. He says you didn't say no home. Angela says I'm hungry. Where's my sandwich? I'd make one if I wasn't in lockdown. First song of At the Party is Paradise City. Yeah. Captain America's been torn apart now. He's a cold chest with a broken heart. It's it. Turn me around, take me back to the start, but I must be losing my mind. I'm blind. Seen it all a million times. All right. Shout outs for this evening. We're going to start with the sad one. 10 years ago today, we lost a true legend, Jeffrey Mullen. We all miss you every day. He was the best of the best. He was the character's character, man. He was a motherfucking man's man. We miss you. Stacy Carvalho / Stacy Evers. Happy birthday. Comes from one of my favorite families. Happy birthday to you. And my last shout out and final 11 years. It's been 11 years? I'm an ass. See, I'm an ass. I thought it was 10. I must have read it wrong. It's been 11 years. That seems like, you know, I apologize on the misstep. I thought it was 10. It's 11. Try not to hold it against me. Amy, you could hold it against me. Last but not least on my shout outs to somebody I've been friends with since I was 6 years old or 5 years old. I don't remember. He's one of my oldest friends in the world. He's a true, wonderful, blessed to have him as a friend to me and my brother Robert. Miguel too, but he grew up with Robert and I. Happy birthday, Chris Moore, aka Chicken Man. I'm older than you, but I look up to you and I aspire to be just like you. And that comes from the heart. He's a good man and he comes from good people. This is for Jeffrey, Stacy, and Chris. I love you guys. So, no. Come on. You're done. This friggin' dog, man. You're done. You're done. Hazel, get in your bed. Go lay down. No. No. Right. Oh, that was a sticky one. That's what she said. It's You read my post today about the Marlboro Miles. Listen, those of us who know and we grew up in the 80s, everybody smoked. Our parents, our neighbors, all their friends, all of our families. Everybody smoked. I honestly don't remember any adults that didn't smoke. And my parents were like, they took it to a whole new level. I don't ever remember seeing either parent back in the day without a cigarette in their mouth, ever at all. And if you remember, Marlboro came out with those Marlboro Miles, where you, on the pack of cigarettes, you get uh, you get there was a thing on the side, and they give you miles, and if you collected like many miles, you could purchase stuff in the catalog. And me and my brothers, my parents took it on, I think, as like not just a challenge, but all the money they were paying in cigarettes. Now imagine if my father was still alive. I mean, my mother unfortunately still smokes, but imagine if the two of them back then were paying as much then as you have to pay for a pack of cigarettes now. My parents, I could see it that they were thinking to themselves, so we buy the cigarettes and then we take these pieces of cardboard off and we get gifts back. So my parents were thrifty. So they were like, yo, we're going to make this money work for us. Yo, me and my brothers, you'd watch TV and you'd see like, late 80s, like, Joe Theismann wearing a baseball hat. I want a baseball hat. They'd smoke and they would take it to the whole other level and they would be like, yo, we're going to get these kids a hat. And they'd smoke. Me and my brothers, we had hats and t-shirts, everything. Had a trapper keeper in 5th grade. That was, no, you got to stop it. Okay? Okay? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, go lay down. Hazel, go lay down. I'm talking to the people. She thinks I'm talking to her. She has no idea what's going on. All right. It was so crazy. And our parents, and they smoked and they smoked and they smoked. I think we had a baseball glove at one time. That was a Marlboro baseball glove. We'd have a catch. We had a Marlboro wiffle bat. We had a Marlboro Hazel. She's driving me crazy. She's trying to push everything over. Bobby, you're gonna stop it. You're gonna stop it. All right? Here, take this half. There you go. Good girl. She won't stop until I give her the half a sandwich. She knows. She's trained by now. She's trained that she knows when I sit here and talk to this square thing that she has no fucking idea what it is. I'm gonna give her food. It's trained in her brain. That's why when my son's home, I put her in a room because I don't get the whole fluffer on her, which is probably a good thing. She probably was on the phone with my cardiologist, and she's probably just doing what the cardiologist asked her to do. The cardiologist was probably like, yo, man, you want that dude to keep feeding you and petting you, you better start eating his fluffernutters because that boy gonna die. Dude. So back to the smoking. Everybody's smoking in the 80s. Yo, I remember one time I wanted the double cassette player. Because remember, your friends would buy the tapes, and then you would get the blank tapes, and like For All came out, and you would borrow it from a friend, and then you would record your copy of the tape, so you didn't have to pay for it. Well, I wanted one of those double boom boxes. Mom and Dad went down. They got a carton of cigarettes. They bam, bam, bam. They blackened their lungs to death. My parents risked cancer and shit, and all the black lung nonsense, just so I could have a boombox. I mean, commitment to the cause. Like, I see now how much they loved me. They put themselves in harm's way so that I could leg cassettes. I mean, if that's not love, I don't know what is. They smoked and they smoked and they smoked. 6 weeks later, boombox on the front porch. Done and done. Absolutely amazing. Me and my brothers played baseball, okay? And we kept bouncing. We used to throw a tennis ball because if nobody wanted to have a catch, we'd have to bounce it and send it back to ourselves. Now, my parents, they went down. They got a carton of cigarettes. They smoked and smoked and smoked. They chimneyed it up. There was smoke everywhere. Me and my brothers in the room. My asthma. I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep in the basement underneath the furnace just to get clean air. 6 weeks later, one of them nets where you throw the baseball and it bounces back to you, big Marlboro sign on it. Done. A friend of ours' father's like, yo, I'm going to take the kids camping this summer, blah, blah, blah. Do the kids have a tent? Here's my parents. Right back down to the convenience store, get a couple of cartons of cigarettes, smoke, 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 rip the miles off. Here's me and my brothers. We're camping upstate somewhere, Connecticut, and guess what? A Marlboro tent. We were, it was like a challenge. Like now, smoking is such a dirty, disgusting thing, and everybody hates it, and there's a million reasons not to smoke. But back then, it was a hobby. It was a hobby to smoke. Like it was like the 1980s version of scrapbooking. You know what I mean? You've got something, and then you got a memory for it. You'd be like sitting on the back porch. Yo, the kids are laying in a hammock we got from Marlboro. Look at that. How beautiful that is. I used to float in the pool on a raft that was from Marlboro. All the Marlboro miles. It was nuts. Can't be sure, but I think for a time my father had Marlboro tires on the car. Like, I mean, they smoked hard. I mean, I don't even know where they found the time to smoke. I want to be like, yo, didn't you go to work today? You know what I mean? Like, how's your two new? How did we get two new basketballs from Marlboro? Did you even go to work today? You know how many cigarettes you had to smoke for two basketballs? Which in and of itself is funny because nobody smoking that much is drilling a goddamn basketball. But that's how it was in the 80s. Everybody smoked, man. The jacket was the holy grail. You're right about that, Jeremy Wampler. I remember they finally saved up enough and they had enough for the coat, and me and my brothers fought for weeks. Man, I'm getting that coat. I'm getting that coat. Miguel's like, I'm getting that coat. It's adult size. And Miguel was, me and Robert together, you know, Miguel was still bigger. And I'll never forget when it came. And my father looked at us like it was going to be the greatest thing in the world because he ordained my mother with the Marlboro coat. He got that Marlboro coat, and if you ever watched Goodfellas, where they finally get all the money from the airport, and the dude shows up with his girl, and he put a fur coat on her, and he was so proud to put a fur coat on her. That was my house with the Marlboro jacket. My dad put that on my mom. I think they even celebrated that night. When my parents celebrated, they went to Home Depot. Remember when Home Depot first opened? That was my parents' night out. My parents they'd go get like a Duchess dog, and then they would go to Home Depot and walk around. That was date night for my parents. I mean, that's everything you need to know. That's right. People like to, if people who didn't smoke can find somebody who smoked who didn't do the miles, they would take it. Listen, man, I'm in fifth grade. It's the first day of school, and Trapper Keepers were the shit, right? When you fucking opened them up and they had for everything, and you have, girl over there is like, yo, I don't even know what, New Kids on the Block. Another kid was like, yo, Pittsburgh Steelers. Another kid was like, yo, Metallica. Me and my brothers over there were like, yo, I got my Marlboro Trapper Keeper. I got my Marlboro pencils. I got my Marlboro pencil sharpener. I got my Marlboro eraser. Okay. I got my Marlboro calculator inside my Marlboro Trapper Keeper. And just in case, I'm pretty sure that I did about 3 or 4 book reports on Marlboro paper. I'm pretty sure it was Marlboro paper. Marlboro. So we used to have to scratch it out, and you'd have to scratch out Marlboro and write John the Dada. It was nuts, man. My dad would just walk around Home Depot. That was the joke. Where's the old man? Home Depot, right? Oh, Jillian Todd one and everything. So she's shopping parking lots with all packs. See, I mean, this her mom didn't smoke, but yet she just went and got the miles because the kids wanted the stuff. It's nuts. Um, um, And I wonder now, with all the smoking that they did, family would come over. Family would come over. You know, you got like a set of grandparents, maybe an aunt and uncle, mom and dad, and then like a friend and their wife, you know? All puffing away, puffing away, puffing away, puffing away. A room filled with fucking smoke. They're like, "Where's the kids?" They're asking. I'm like 9, 10 years old, 11 years old. They want me to come in and tell them a funny story so they can kiss and hug me. Meanwhile, I'm getting fucking black lung just from hanging out in there. It was nuts, man. It was absolutely nuts. But back then, you know, everyone smoked. Everyone. I remember, you know, telling my friends we were like 12 years old, they would steal the cigarette. I never smoked. I didn't like it. To this day, I don't like smoking. I think it's for me to say. Um, I don't like it at all. But you got to imagine me and my brothers being 10, 11, 12 years old, and we had a Marlboro skateboard. We had a Marlboro skateboard. Okay, that just, I mean, I can't decide whether my parents were hurting their bodies or if they were doing it for the kids and like they were making the ultimate sacrifice to make their children happy. It's a weird time back then in the 80s where you go to the doctors and the doctor was smoking. And I remember being in the doctor and the doctor's got the cigarette in his mouth and he's looking at us and like you're going like this because you don't want to get hit in the eye with the dude's cigarette because you know that shit's gonna burn. And then he'd be like, hold still, and he'd be like, "Well, your cigarette's gonna hit me in the face." And then he would like grab your shirt because they did that shit back then. He'd tell you not to get pussy. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, listen, the dudes who grew up in the 50s and the 60s, you know, well, the 40s and the 50s are hardcore motherfuckers. The 60s and the 70s, you know, they're hippie-ish a little bit. But us kids who had to do time in the 80s, we grew up hard, man. We grew up real hard. I don't care what anybody says. We did. We grew up hard. People smoking in our faces, no fucking seatbelts. My dad had a 40 count. My dad had a 40 count. My dad had a Ford Econoline van with a bench seat. Don't nobody gotta put their seatbelt, which is the ash hanging off at the doctor's. Dude, you're laughing. The doctor be like, he'd have a cigarette in his mouth with an ash that's like this big, and you're going like this, and he's going, breathe deeply, and you're like, and then you would finally take the deep breath because the doctor calls you a pussy. Do that back then. I mean, they could probably do that now. Probably lose a couple $1 million. And you take the deep breath because, you know, your mom or dad's looking at you like, do what the doctor says. Do what the says. And you take the deep breath, and that ash of his cigarette is this long, and you just breathe in half of his ash. Man, the 80s, dude, we grew up hard. We don't get enough credit for this shit, man. Hi, Amy. How are you? Amy Davey, let me tell you something. I read your Facebook posts. You should work for Hallmark. You write the sweetest, kindest things on your Facebook page. You really should work for Hallmark. The things you say about your wife and your children and the people you love in your life, you seriously say the sweetest, kindest things. Talent. I love to read them. I wanted to say that to you. Sorry. The 80s, we get no credit. We get no credit, man. Okay? We weren't allowed to hang out in the house. When the sun came up in a Saturday morning, you got out of the house. You don't come back till it's dark, and you better come back when the street lights go on. You got in the car. Seatbelts. Shit. Me and my brothers would be getting in a fist fight on Route 8 in Cheltenham. Ain't nobody pulling over to tell you to put your seatbelts on. None of that nonsense is happening. So us kids from the 80s don't get enough credit, man. We don't get enough credit at all. Let me tell you something. I don't think you know what it's like when you get and you got to go into the locker room for the first time, and you're a dude, so already, you know, already hearing all the jokes and shit. But you had to bring trunks and you had to bring a t-shirt. We didn't shower or nothing. But you're in seventh or eighth grade, or seventh grade, and you got to pull your pants down with your underwear on for the first time, and everybody's looking at you, and you're wearing bright red and white Marlboro underwear. Parents smoke 2 cartons just to get you those underwear. And you know how expensive underwear is, kids. So be grateful that you even have clean underwear. It doesn't matter that they say Marlboro. Just be happy that you have underwear. Did you know that children across the world don't have underwear? Oh, Christ. We grew up hard. That's right. 9 o'clock when the fire horn went off. We could hear that shit up where I grew up. I mean, I don't know if you were able to hear it on the other, like up by Mountain Road and all that shit. I don't know if you could hear it up there. I would never know. I was never up there. But that's it, man. We were kids from the '80s, man. Get your asses outside and and do it, and don't come back in. You know, video games. If we ever tried to stay in the house back in the day to play Pac-Man or fucking like Mike Tyson's Punch Out all day, yo, our parents would kill us. They would kill us. First of all, now that I think about it, I think our parents on Saturdays and Sundays in the spring and summertime making us leave the house for the day was so that we weren't subjected to all the cigarette smoke. I think it was supposed to be our lungs' day off. Maybe that's what they were doing. They were kind of counter it by saying, listen, when the kids are home, they got to go outside. We're killing them with this fucking smoke. It's amazing how none of us have more lung problems. I mean, I don't know if we do. I'm not taking a vote. I'm not gonna tally shit up as we sit here and hang out. Let me tell you something, man. What's up, House? Corey Lamont in the house. Michael Smokey Gacy in the house. David Bunk. David Bunk, I just said happy birthday to Chris Moore. I've been friends with him since I was 5 or 6 years old. I've been friends with him. I've been friends with him since I was 5 or 6 years old. I've also been friends with David Bunk that long. David Bunk is also one of my oldest friends. As is Corey Lamont Overcatch, who I went to school with my entire life. So she went to college and I did not. That's right. We only got to play video games when it rained, man. If you ever try to stay in a house all day and be like, yo, I'm staying in a house until I beat Metroid, yo, my father would be like, grab you by the short and curlies and push you right outside. Done and done. Matter of fact, I think me and my brothers had the first Marlboro Nintendo. I think we had a Marlboro stamped Nintendo. All the kids in the neighborhood and all the kids at school were getting Nintendo. We were like, we want Nintendo. And mom and dad were like, be right back. They went down to Stop and Shop, or no, apologize. They went down to they went over to Claritas. They go over to Claritas and they get a couple cartons of cigarettes. They went home. They fired. 6 weeks later, boom, Marlboro Nintendo sitting right on the front porch. No joke. We used to get milk delivery, and I think the milk guy who didn't do Marlboro Miles used to drop off milk and a Marlboro Miles in a plastic bag and put it in the thing. No, man, it was a weird. I'll just never forget, like showing up to school with Marlboro underwear in a gym class, right? And then every winter, me and my brothers, we must have looked so funny with our bright red gloves and our bright red hat, and it just had the Marlboro symbol on it. I mean, my parents. I mean, I don't know what the trade-off was as far as money goes, but they had to spend a lot of money on cigarettes to get us all that nonsense. Yeah, you damn right we went to the school of hard knocks. Yo, the '80s was no joke, man. Think about it. Parents and doctors smoking in our faces, trying to talk to us, but getting the ashes in our face. No seatbelts, right? Uh, we had it too. Listen, could you imagine? Uh-oh. Um, Christ, they're out of control. I love my fluffer nutters. The '80s were a crazy time. I remember. I remember. If Dave Bunk's still watching, funny ass story. He almost killed my brother Robert. We have bunk beds, right? And Robert was up on a bunk bed. Dave's down on my bunk bed, and he's kicking it up and down. So we turn a game into it where Dave kicks the bed and Robert's like bouncing up and down. Ha ha ha, we're funny. We don't know what we're doing. Dave kicks the goddamn thing. The bed goes sideways. Robert falls in between the wall and the bed and it just pins him. Dave thought he killed him. Thought he killed him. Thought he killed him. Mom and dad come in the room. We're like, yo, Dave thought he was going to be in trouble because Robert got hurt. You know what my parents said? You better not break that bed. There's a fucking 8-year-old pinned in between a bed and a wall. Concerned in the '80s, you better not break that bed because that bed. You know how many cigarettes we had to smoke to get you that bunk bed, son? Literally, this is what we were. He says, but we did have the best music. You're right about that, man. Let me tell you something. We did have the best music. Listen, the '80s gave us Guns N' Roses. If it never gave us anything ever again, we'd be okay with the '80s. It gave us Guns N' Roses. As far as I'm concerned, that is prized. You understand? But there's some good tunage that came out of the '80s. So let's do a commercial now. Still raising money for the Naugatuck Food Bank, which serves the Valley. We are still taking money to help get families money directly. Not money, groceries. I don't give money. I get gift cards, or I purchase groceries, or I leave the money at Big Y. And now we have a new cause. Renee Galuzzi is preparing meals for families in need. She's preparing meals and taking it over to them. You got to lay down. You're going to knock over my computer, and then you and I are going to have a real problem. Go lay down. Go lay down. Get in your bed. No, there's no more food to be had. There's no more food. You ate it. Crackhead. You like Pookie from New Jack City. Get out of here, Pookie. I ain't got you shit. I ain't got shit for you, Pookie. Go lay down. Oh, moly. Dogs are crackhead. Dude, absolutely. Appetite for Destruction is the best front to back album of all time. So Saturday night, we're going to do cocktail hour again. Whoever's in. We're going to try to FaceTime some people again. FaceTime some new people we haven't FaceTime yet. Have a drink with them. We can talk about everything and anything. Listen, quarantine's almost over. I think less than a week, right? They're going to open things back up. And we could do different things. So we might not be doing this anymore. There might not be any more of this. Christy Lane is in the house. Love me some Christy Lane. And so I don't think I'm going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do this anymore. We're all going to be allowed outside and be able to talk in person and do some things. The podcast will live on. I will get you all that information. All that stuff's going to continue to go on. But stop it. There's no food here for you. I'm not lying to you. I am not fibbing. You got to go lay down. Come on, here, go lay down. Get in your bed. Stop it. No. She won't stop licking me. It's like it feels like one of those things you hang from the ceiling and the flies attract it. It's got it sticks to me like it's, I don't know what's going on with that tongue. Get out of there, guy. I'll get you some water after this. And the funny thing is I fed the shit out of her before this so she wouldn't do this. I'm telling you, my dog is a crackhead for food. What were we talking about? Saturday night in this. I don't know if this is going to go forward. Ow! I don't know if this is going to go forward. We're going to keep doing it. And I don't know. Podcast will live on. We're going to talk about some crazy, funny, interesting things in the podcast. That's going to be pure comedy gold. I know this hasn't been, but who cares? This is just me hanging out with you guys, keeping contact, and hearing myself speak and being egotistical. Deal with it. So that's all going to go on. But next week, life is going to try to get back to normal in some way. So I don't think that people are going to want to be in their house 8 8:10 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays to watch this nonsense when they can finally be outside doing the things we all love to do. Now, here's the flip side of that. You may not have to see me on Facebook anymore. One thing is for sure. All of you that I've been chatting with here and everybody that we've all been talking, oh my God, it's so great to hear from each other and see each other again and blah, blah, blah. I want to see all of you, even if it's for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Listen, I'm at that age in my life where I only hang out with who the fuck I want to hang out with. I don't bring any drama into my life. I don't put any nonsense into my life. I ain't got time for it. But you know, I'll pretty much hang with anybody as long as I feel like I want to. Which sounds terrible, I know, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, yes, I will be going live from patios. She's stealing my ideas. And I also will be coming to your homes. Whoever will have me, I'm coming to your homes, and we are going to film you making me a fluffernutter and me eating it and grating it. You can make it any way you like. So far, I've got people telling me they want to grill them. I got one person saying they're going to make a dessert. I got another person who said they're going to make pancakes. And I got another person who says they're going to make cupcakes or some nonsense. I don't care. You'll let me come to your house and you'll let me film it. We're going to do this thing. She says, I will still be home with my baby, not going anywhere COVID-y. I like the good word COVID-y. It's a good word. Good for you. And you should take care of that beautiful, beautiful baby that you and she had. Sounds like my neighbor just fell down the stairs. Not my problem. Selling my house was one of the best moves I ever made in my life. I'm not a woodworker guy. You know, I'm not a outdoorsy yard guy, and I'm also not a fixer-upper guy. I'm not very handsy unless it's with a lady. Man. And selling my house was the greatest thing ever. Plus, you know, I was paying for rooms that nobody even went in. I really downsized. My son's 20 years old. I got an apartment. I rented from a friend. Only thing I miss is not having people near me. Hearing, you know what I mean? Like I can't do hearing other people. It drives me crazy, but I'm getting used to it. You know what I mean? And I feel like they could hear me. You know what I mean? Like if I'm watching a movie and like a sex scene happens and some chicks, you know, yelling and screaming because you're watching a TV show with sex in it, I fucking turn it down because I feel like they're all gonna be like, that guy's watching pornography. He's a dirty old man. It's fucking weird. Or, you know, when I poop in my own apartment, when I poop, I turn water or music on because I feel like they're going to hear my little squeakies coming out of my balloon now. It's weird. I don't know, which you think, as we talked about growing up in the 80s, you think I wouldn't give a fuck about anything. We're talking about parents who smoked carton after carton of cigarettes just so that me and my brothers could have a hammock, a tent, and tennis rackets that no one's ever used. Hey, that was the 80s, man. That was the 80s, and they smoked for those goddamn things. He sure is, Jack. Him and his father. Two of the greatest dudes you'll ever meet. Two of my newest best friends. I've been friends with them only for about 3 years now. Holy crap, I get so off track, and I got so much going through my mind. That's why I think you guys are really going to enjoy the podcast when it happens, because I go off, and then I take a side road, and then I take a left, and it's funny. I feed off my partners, and I feed off the people that are with me. It's cool as hell. What's up, Nicole? Nicole's back. Patty's back. John Rossi's in the house. Nicole, I was worried about you. I don't think I saw you Tuesday night. I was going to call the hospitals. Don't make me worry about people. People, don't make me worry about you. I'm used to seeing everybody on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I don't see them now. I start to get worried. I'm looking for police reports. I'm calling jails and morgues and hospitals. People, don't do this to me. The fuck was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking. We're hitting about the 40-minute mark. We're only going to go 45 minutes tonight, although it's been a great time with you guys. It always is, man. You know, this is cool in the way of, you know, it's like we're in each other's living room, and we just get to chat and bullshit and have a good time. Now, granted, uh, if I was in some of your people's living rooms right now, I wouldn't even have pants on. That's how I roll. I want to be comfortable. I want to take my pants off. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are lucky I'm wearing. You don't know if I'm wearing pants right now. You don't know. Like that shirt, huh, Nicole? That's a great shirt. I got that from the Stone family. Yeah. Ken, Jen, JD, Blake, and Logan. The Stone family. I was busy, but wanted to pop in and say hi. I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad. I'm just glad you thought of me. I'm just glad you thought of me. My husband's 30th high school reunion is in July. Yo, G's been out of high school for the, well, I mean, listen, how long have I been out of high school? I think, what am I? Then I'm 25 years, but he's been out for 30, so that does make him older than us. So, Garrett's older than us. Garrett's older than us. Yeah, but you know what? You probably looks better than I do. Look at me. Look at this. Look at this. The weight I'm putting on, the white hair, dude. Y'all might be needing a fucking plan. I'm out of control, man. I am out of control. Mandy Norling's in the house. Hi, Mandy. Can't wait to see everyone. Have a great night, bud. Thanks, Jess. Appreciate that. Unbelievable. Um, 25 years, Jamie just told me. Holy crap, man. Could you imagine that? 25 years. You know what's crazier than that? I'll be out of high school for 25 years. My son, the fruit of my loins, the life I created, the life I carried in my belly for 9 months, and then gave a splurging birth to, is going to be 21. 21. Yeah. How's them apples? Holy crap, man. I look distinguished. Thank you, dear. Thank you. You should see me when I'm all cleaned up. Well, I mean, not that I'm 30 now. I was working all day. When I got cleaned up, we're going to go out. We're going to dance. We're going to laugh. We're going to make a little love. Get down tonight. Dana says time for a reunion. Dana, last time you came up, it was a ball. We got to have another ball. Dana, funny story. The last time you came up, I was so fat. And I ended up losing all the weight after you left. So you never got to see handsome John. You never got to see handsome, less weight John. Give me a few months and then come back up and see me. I don't want you to come back up here when I'm, because then you're going to think that I'm always fat. And I don't know if I want anybody to think that. You know what I mean? See that name down there? Hi, Marcy. See that other name down there? Heather Dawn. Heather Dawn. I missed you on Saturday night. I think your number was the number I tried to FaceTime and say Happy Mother's Day to, but I didn't get a chance. But it's all you mothers, so I didn't get a chance to. Marcy, Dana, Heather, Happy Mother's Day. Wonderful mothers, all. I didn't get to see you guys. She said, I missed her because I was pregnant. Yo, Jamie says she missed our 23 reunion because I was pregnant. Shit. You know how many people got pregnant at our 20th? Shit, you would have just joined right in. She says, I'm coming in July. Oh, really, Dana? You're giving me, you got to give me a date in July when you're, I know you probably don't want to put it out there, but if you could privately tell me the day of the month you're coming in July so that I know how I got to get this thing prepared and ready, because I want to be swimsuit ready. You know what I mean? We got to go out, get some swimsuits ripping. Yeah. David Sienna says, I'm taking you jogging when you get back out. Work off. Yo, I don't run for fun no more, bro. I run my mouth. I run a bath. I run a bar tab. I don't run for fun, brother. If I'm running, shit, I don't even run from the police no more. If I'm running, it's because, shit, I don't even know if I'd run if there was a bear chasing me. I might just give in and say, listen, it is what it is. This is my time. I ain't running. Dr. Tracy will tell you. He's a doctor. The good doctor will tell you. He'll say, listen, are you kidding me? That kid's arteries are so clogged, you can't have him run. Shit. You kidding me? The doctor will tell you. I can't be running. I'm a cardiac arrest waiting to happen. Fuck, man. If I keep up at this pace, you kidding me? I mixed mayonnaise in my coffee this morning. That's how bad it's getting. No joke, man. It's not, funny. You guys are laughing. I don't fuck you laughing. It ain't funny, man. What's the story with baseball? You think summer ball will happen? Yeah, you got that right, Chase. If I see Dr. Tracy running, I will run because that means some serious fucking shit's going down. Some fucking like Russian Wolverine shit's happening. We got to get to the hills to get away from the Russians. You right about that? Marcy says, "What's the story with baseball? You think summer ball will happen?" I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen, Marcy. I think that the major leagues are going to fuck shit up because they're a bunch of rich entitled fucks who think that they're 10, 20, $30 million a year isn't enough. But whatever. As far as the kids go, I think, and I don't have any insider knowledge, and this is purely speculative and pure my opinion. Speculative, anybody paying attention? That's a big word for me. I think that July, August, when it's nice and warm, and we know that the germs aren't floating around, and I think they're going to let us. I do. I think they are going to let us. I think July and August is going to be baseball time because I don't think they're going to let kids play football. That's too much of a contact, sweat up against each other's sport. You understand? Nicole with the comment of the night. Nicole C with the comment of the night. She says, "I don't run because I'm a really good hider." Fucking A. I would hide, but how am I going to hide? At night, I'm a beacon of light at night. I can't hide nowhere. This white hair is just going to glow. It's just going to glow. Plus, I'll go to hide somewhere and they hear me try to get down, making old man noises. It ain't going to happen. It's no good for nobody, man. Dr. Tracy's making me laugh in my head. I'm picturing him running and me chasing. I'm wondering what the fuck he's running for. Because I know if he's running, it's all bad. Remember that time I said we're going to do a 45-minute show tonight? We're past 45 minutes already. I'm going to wrap this up. So I'm going to do a 50-minute show. Saturday night, cocktail hour. I'm going to have a Miller High Life. We're going to drink a couple drinks. We're going to FaceTime each other. We're going to talk. We're going to bullshit. We're going to run off each other's comments. We're going to talk about whatever you want. It looks to be, people. No problem, Marcy. The thing, I worry about the kids. For the kids need this. The kids need the baseball. The kids need something to go back to normal. They need it. Okay? Now listen, these kids are going to be touching the same baseball. We don't have to high five. We don't have to do any of that nonsense. And if we keep wipes or some supply of clean or something for their hands and face in the dugout and they clean every inning. And listen, a 9-year-old kid in left field who's not seeing the ball for an inning and a half is going to pick his nose. He's going to scratch his face. He's going to scratch his ass. We make these kids wear cups, okay? They're 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. We got them wearing cups. Half the time the moms and dad get one that's too big. They're shuffling around in here. So all they're doing is mixing their junk around for like 10 minutes, trying to figure out the proper way to get a cup in. And then they wipe their face and put they're kids. This is what they're going to do anyway. These kids get back to some sort of normal. But back to what I was going to say. I see I got a blue circle. Hopefully I'm not breaking up too much. Back. Saturday night might be our last big hurrah on Live with Johnny. What the fluff? Because things might start getting back to normal on Wednesday if Lamont doesn't fuck it up the dope that he is. I'm not going to talk politics on here. Whether he's governor, ditch digger, bus driver, doctor, or golfer, he's a dope. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, he's not qualified to do any of those jobs. But anyway, I'm having Nutter Butters now. Those shit is good. Clayton S is in the house. My boy Clayton S is in the house. Clayton, what's up, kid? Yo, I was just thinking of Clayton yesterday. This is a funny story. I was thinking about Clayton yesterday at work. I was forcing kids to listen to some old school music. So I got some old school like R&B and rap shit in one of my folders on my phone. and Clayton Sweet's song came on, and I started telling a story. Clayton will remember this. David might remember this. I forget whose minivan it was. It might have been David's. Clayton Sweet singing, "All I want to do a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump." Dude, that was Clayton's song. Oh, you guys don't even know. Hey, Karen Karp came back. Hi, Karen. Aaron Farrell's here with us. Aaron Farrell, I saw your very touching post on Facebook about selling your house and you and your children moving on. I wish you the best. You deserve the best. And good luck in your new endeavor. Not new endeavor. Your new stage, your new, what's the word I'm looking for? Your new place in life. Your new start. Bam. I'm killing it with words. Fucking. You guys remember that time I said I'm only doing a 50-minute show? Did DMX. X gonna get you. X gonna get you. Dude, Clayton, what's funny, I didn't get into DMX until later in life, like my 40s. I never had a taste for him. And then a friend of mine turned me on to him, and all of a sudden I'm a DMX guy. Imagine seeing this fat, white-haired, 43-year-old guy bumping down the road and the DMX. You got to see the looks I get, and I'll fucking X gonna get you. Get you. The fluff needs to move to the major network in the 9 o'clock time slot once a week. I'm thinking NBC. You do it. Yeah, listen. I'm going to ask some serious questions of you guys going forward with my podcast and shit. I am seriously considering taking I'm thinking about, tried once or twice way back in my 20s, stand-up comedy. I'm going to do some stand-up comedy, but I'm not going to do your normal stand-up comedy. It's going to be more like storytelling comedy. And I might rent a room, and I might have people come. We might have some drinks and some appetizers, and I might ask people if they want to come and hang out for the night and do some shit, hang out and laugh and tell some stories and me do my thing, Of course, no charge at first until I get it. Do stuff like that. I'm gonna ask some of you to be a guest on my podcast. I'm gonna ask some of you to let me into your house and make me a fluffernutter. This is me now, man. I'm viral. All right. In my 20s, I got viruses. In my 40s, I want to be viral. Understand? You see the difference there? She says, sing some more rap. Dude, I know me some rap, man. Me and Clay Sweet would be in his maxima in a day when Chronic first came out, and we would drive around all day. 1, 2, 3 into the flow. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door all day, ready to make it itch, and so back on up, because about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. It's Compton and Long Beach together now. You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Let me tell you something, man. I will get out there, man. That's what we should do. We'll get some karaoke going, dude. I will get old school 90s rap out there, man. Let me tell you something, man. We get out there, bro. When I was young and my mama had me, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. But back at the time, I never thought I'd see a face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. I'm telling you, man. Rap just ain't the way it used to be, man. Rap just ain't the way it used to be. Little Cypress Hill. Come on, man. Insane in the membrane. Dude, I bought this new computer, and it's slow as molasses. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not breaking up too bad. I just don't know what's going on. I can't see the goddamn. See it. I'm clicking new comments, but they're not coming up. We're gonna have so much fun. I want to have fun. I want to be funny. I want to be. I want to entertain. Dude. What's better than all of us people getting together, right? What's better than all of us getting together and laughing and reminiscing old times and breaking each other's balls? Like, that's what I want to do. I want to get in a room with people. I got funny stories to tell. I got funny jokes to tell. But then we're going to, I want to feed off of you guys and feed off. I know I sound very egotistical and I sound very self-indulged, but who the fuck cares? You get one shot at life. You understand? You get one shot at life. So you do it now and do what makes you fucking happy, or you never get to do it because you get the one shot. Okay? Is as many of you guys would like to think that you're going to be reincarnated as Jennifer Lopez's bicycle seat, it's not going to happen. You get the one show. After the one show, we don't know where we go. So if I'm you, because I'm me, I'm going to do the shit that makes me happy now, and I'm going to take some chances. That's what we got to do, man. Go to work every day, work hard, do what you do because we weren't born rich. And then every other moment of your day that you're done earning that keep for yourself that you could be proud of, go do whatever the fuck it is that makes you happy. Be happy every minute of every day. So if you're somewhere right now, or if you're in a situation you're not happy with, get out of it. One shot, man. One. This, my friends, is not a dress rehearsal. Okay, you understand? That's how it has to be. I implore everyone to be happy and to do the things that make you happy. Like I said, we are not born rich, none of us. Um, so we got to go to work. We got to work hard. We got to be proud of the ducats we make and we bank it, and every other minute spent with people we love and care about, and that adds something to our lives. Stop bringing people into your lives that do not add something positive. No one is allowed in my life that doesn't add something. Nobody. Done and done. I won't do it. I can't do it. You understand? I'm clicking new comments, but it isn't working. Oh, wait, there it is. I'm like, yo, one shot sound like Eminem. I don't even know the words to that one. Renee says, I'm happy because I'm in the bath. Well, Renee, I'm happy because I would like to see the picture of you in the bath. So here's my phone. I'll wait. You have the number. Dirty Birdie, need to see it. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm getting a little fuck dry mouth over here. But really, right? I see Paulie just logged on. Why shouldn't I rent a room and me and Paulie, right? And I go and I try my little routine that I want to try. And then Paulie's out in the crowd breaking my balls. I'm breaking his balls. Maybe me and Paulie sing. Maybe we tell funny stories. Maybe we laugh off of each other. Why shouldn't we be happy? Why shouldn't we do these things, all of us? There is no reason. I'm in bed very happy. Night, night, no time. Nice. Nighty night. You guys remember that time I said I'm only doing a 55-minute show? And we're about to hit 60 minutes. I said I was only going to do 40, then I said 45, then I said 50, then I said 55. I'm going to try to only do a 60-minute show now because all of a sudden it turned into life advice with Johnny, which I happen to be very good at. I'm very good at giving other people advice and very bad at taking that. That's my life. That's my life. Oh, yes, absolutely, Karen. Absolutely. I got a new FaceTime buddy for Saturday night. Um, listen, I'm gonna go. If you'd like to donate to Renee Galuzzi, who has been making dinner, she's been preparing dinners for families in need. Let's get her the money so she has the ingredients. And if you'd like to donate to that, get it to Renee directly. If not, I can help you get it to her. Thanks again, Scotty, and just for your generous donation Tuesday night. Both Scotty and I made it. Both Scotty and I made a donation to Renee on Tuesday to help her get it going again. I'm reading some of these comments. I'm getting sidetracked again. Dana says, take your show on the road live from Myrtle Beach. Done. Done. You got an extra room in that house? Kidding me? I'll fly down. We'll get a little drunk. You be a guest on the show, and I'll interview you, and we'll just talk about funny stuff. And I can give life advice. You know what I mean? Amen, sister. Um, absolutely. Let's do it. Um, you still got those strings hanging from your shorts? Yo, Clayton just brings up a funny story. Dana says, "Yup, yo, Dana, no joking around. How cool would that be? Live from Myrtle Beach. We'll get drunk and just and have a great show. I think we should do that." Clayton brings up a funny ass fucking story. I don't remember if we were freshmen or sophomores. We got off the school bus. I was going to Clayton's house after school. And anybody who remembers me, I was a skinny little fuck. Not anymore. Um, so I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It's like the end of the year, and it's hot outside. So me and Clayton get off the school bus, and his dad happens to be at the stop sign going somewhere. So, it's just like Clayton's house. So we say hi, hi, Mr. Sweet, blah blah blah. Actually, we called him Chief because he looked like the white Robert Parrish. You don't know who Robert Parrish is? Google him and look at Clayton's dad. He's the white Robert Parrish. So we call him Chief, and he goes, "Hey John, you got strings hanging from your shorts." So I look down and I spend about 40 to 50 seconds looking for strings hanging from my shorts. And Mr. Sweet goes, "Ah, you dummy. Those are just your legs." Yeah. Dad joke, I know, but he got me pretty goddamn good. Love that. Son of a bitch. Good old Chief. I just got to see him not too long ago. Um, so hey, listen, let's end this thing. We're at an hour. Um, Renee's taking money. She's been doing a wonderful, beautiful thing. And she's preparing foods for family in need of food and dinner. She's preparing dinners for them. So if you'd like to donate to her cause to help her get the ingredients and the food to do so, that'd be great. I have my own way of paying her back, and I will do so soon. Um, I'm also still taking money for the Naugatuck Food Bank, who feeds the people who need it in the valley. And um, that's it. And I just wanted to say we've been on for an hour now. Great conversation tonight. We talked about my parents smoking too much. We talked about parents not putting us in seatbelts in the 80s. We talked about our doctors putting cigarettes in our eyes almost by accident. We talked about Guns N' Roses, which is always a good time. We talked about 90s rap, which is always a great time. And most importantly, we talked to each other and we talked about all my stupid ideas that I have. Oh, Renee's telling me now that it doesn't have to be money. It could also be food. So if you have some extra ingredients laying around, or you want to go to the grocery store and pick something up, and you just don't want to be the one to prepare it, Renee will do it for you. So, for instance, if you want to go down and get some and some sauerkraut, drop it off with Renee. She'll fix it up. She'll clean it up. She'll make it look good. Earl's in the house. How you doing, Uncle Earl? Jennifer Burdo's here. Jennifer Burdo Edwards. I apologize. So to wrap it up and end, yeah, man. Uh, this show may end because of social distancing and everybody being able to get back out. The podcast will live on. I will do other live things from my page, but I'm full bore into this with the podcast. And like I said, I want to do some live rooms. I just want to do some fun events. Like I thought about some crazy things that I'd like to talk to all of you about to see even if it's interesting. Like, get a room at like Retro. Pub and Grub has that room in back. Get the room in back and charge 5-10 bucks a ticket and just to pay for the food, and we could all have dinner together, and and we'll laugh and just have a good time, and I'll put on some sort of like variety thing or something. I don't know, man. Something fucking cool. Uh, and We fed 20 people yesterday. Listen to this. Renee fed 20 people yesterday. With our help and other people's help, we've raised almost $1,500 doing this for the food bank and for families in need. You guys understand how cool that is? Just doing this little thing. Let me be so egotistical and self-indulged to hear my voice nonstop that you guys not only don't mind laughing at the dumb shit I say, but you also help me raise money for people in need, and we're getting to them at the time in need. You guys are the best friends a guy could have. You guys think I'm kidding? Listen, I'm saying it again. I started the show by saying this. You're all getting a kiss on the mouth, every last one of you. So when you see me, if you don't want a kiss on your mouth, you have, before you even fucking say hello to me, you go, kiss my mouth, hug me, but don't kiss my mouth. Otherwise, married, boyfriend, girlfriend, I'll give a fuck. If I've seen your name come up on this comment scroll and who joined to see this thing, you're getting a smooch on the mouth. So if you got to prepare husbands and wives, tell them now. Holy shit, Nicole, see a gong show. Wouldn't that be funny? Friends gong show? Oh my God, it was so funny. Man, I got funny stories to tell. Some dumb shit's happened to me in my life. I can make, you make it funny. And honestly, this is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do some sort of comedy thing, but I was never a stand-up comic. I don't want to tell jokes, right? As much as I want to tell people funny things. I want to tell them funny stories. I want jokes be made up and they're fake and stuff. But I mean, I want to tell funny stories that are like part true and half not true, but you embellish them to make them funny. I'm not a joke teller. I'm a storyteller. I wanted to do this for a long time, and I didn't do it for a long time because my son was young and I was raising him and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, I say some things that people don't like. So I didn't want him to not be invited to fucking birthday parties because Karen didn't like the things that his dad said on Facebook. Do you even believe what he said? And he said it like 3 times, and he doesn't even care. If he thinks his son is coming to my son's birthday party and getting his little takeaway bag with Laffy Taffy in it, you're fucking wrong. I'm not even doing it. Do you even? And just for the record, that was the same mom who sent me pictures of her boob. You know what fucking. But anywho, I'm done. We're at an hour 10. I love all of you. Everybody stay happy. Everybody stay healthy. Please join me Saturday night. It might be our last one. It might be our last hurrah to get together and have a cocktail in our homes because soon we're going to be able to do it together in real life. I downloaded the Uber app. I will have some cocktails in public again. I just may need somebody to go with me to monitor my behavior. I love all of you. I want you all to stay safe. I miss all of you. My phone number's out there. My Facebook is out there. I'm happy to text and chat anytime. And I'll stay happy and healthy. Thank you, Renee. I do think I'm a good daddy. Everybody remember tonight at 1 hour and 7 minutes, Renee said, I'm a good daddy. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate the compliment. I love all of you. Stay happy, stay healthy. Again, as usual, I've got a toaster in my living room. I got a pain in the ass dog. I got 45 behind me wearing an N95. I got this cool ass friggin' shirt that the Stone family got me. But most importantly, I've got nothing but love in my heart for all of you. And when I say that I care about you, you know that I do. Because when you see me, I'm going to kiss you and hug you. And thank you for being you guys. And Chris Moore, I love you like a brother. You know that I do. Happy birthday. Happy, 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 happy birthday. I love you. And Jeffrey Mullen, not a day goes by that we don't think of you. 11 long years without him. Fucking dude's a legend. Absolute legend. So good night. I love all of you. And again, if you're single, no, I'm kidding. I love all of you. And remember, if you all wake up tired tomorrow, it's just because you've all been running through my mind. Oh, and as I go to end it, Danielle Gambardella's got to hit me with a let's go drink in the woods like we used to because bars are closed. I love you, Danielle. Danielle, I'm wrapping up the show. I just said my goodbyes. I love everybody. You know that I love you. Congratulations on that weight loss picture. I saw you look beautiful, but you always did. Danielle, be here Saturday night. I'm getting your number. I'm going to FaceTime you, and we're going to have a cocktail together. I want to see all of you here Saturday night. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. We're all having a cocktail here on Saturday night. I got Duo now on my phone, so if you don't have an iPhone, I can get you. Love all of you. Stay safe. My phone number's out there if you need it. If you need anything or know a family that does need it, don't forget we're raising money and making them food. I love all of you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Hazel's here. Give a kiss, Hazel. Hazel, give me a kiss. 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 Hazel! Yay! She came to say goodbye. She loves you too. Thought I hit end. So I was just gonna sit here and lick my arm until I get out of here. I think my computer's frozen. I'm trying to end the video, but it won't end. So